Hey, good afternoon. I got a question recently about the journaling and if you could use it at for anything. And I want to clarify that you can. When utilizing this form of magic, it's going to be crucial that you do cover everything as you go along on your journey because the end result is not the end result. It's only about you enjoying the process as things are unfolding in your favor. So when you're journaling, absolutely journal about everything that's going on in that moment. So, for example, I had a situation where I didn't really know who was my friend or what was going to happen in my friend group. And so instead of saying, I did experiment with, I want a soul tribe, blah, 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 and I wrote down my qualities. I think that's important. What I also did was analyze how I was seeing my friends and journaling and focusing my intention on me, on the fact that this is my realm, my sphere of availability right now. And so I'm going to focus in on what I want to get from that. I don't want a terrible fallout with my friends, but I want clarification on where we stand and where I stand. So I started journaling about my friends and how I would like to be perceived by them. So I have a friend who is very cynical, but I appreciate that. And so I journaled about how this person gives me a lot of great pointers on how to remain more disciplined. I'm very appreciative that our communication is very clear and honest. I'm very grateful that I am able to receive this information from my friend and know that it's genuine and it's out of good intention. At that time, I wasn't feeling like it was in good intention. And yes, we had kind of a blow up, but I made sure that I listened to what he was saying and what I was saying. And I realized that I was harboring my resentments based off of fear. And so, as we discussed earlier, it's really important to have your forgiveness list. Because as I journaled about how I want our friendship to develop in a way that's more favorable and feels more affirming for me, I also incorporated that I forgive them. And I forgive myself for any type of misinterpretation or miscommunication that we had. And that was really vital to our success. My friends and I have a very deep bond now, especially the one who I was having issues with. Because instead of saying, I want this friend group and completely disassociating from the ones that I already had, I worked on improving that relationship and my perspective of that relationship. And then I let it go as to however this is going to end up, because some friends do leave your life. But with this intentional act of keeping yourself in a state of receptivity, you can now change your perspective where if they go, let it be within a graceful way for both of us to be able to benefit from that if we're not meant to be friends. If we are, then allow us to see clearly through that veil, that smoke, that smoky mirror, so then we can understand one another. So, yeah, journal about everything and anything. And it doesn't have to be in this form of, it has to happen throughout my day. Like, I have to write from the morning and then the afternoon and then the evening in order to get to this one point. No, write from that experience. Write simply about what you want, about how you want to perceive things. My dog has issues with anxiety, right? And it's kind of nerve-wracking introducing him to other people. So I would journal, man, I'm really proud of my dog. he really trusts me, and because of that, he's able to move through his anxiety. And I am able to see when it's going up and know how to disengage it, or how to encourage more positive behavior from him. So these are a few tidbits on putting your intentions into focus as you're going through the process of achieving your end result. I'm not going to stop saying that I'm wealthy or incorporating that into my everyday structure and intention, but definitely I'm going to be adding in other things as my journey continues. So I hope this helped. Many blessings.